Hello, everyone. Today it is kind of a cloudy day. It rained yesterday so hard that if you go outside like to feed the birds we did, and we're like walking and just splashing ourselves with water. It's just so much standing water. Today is Good Friday, and so we're going to be going to church later today. And I always liked going to Good Friday service. It's just it's a good time to reflect. Anyways, I did want to share something with you today. Instead of just gabbing your ear off, I wanted to share with you a particular product that I found. I found this actually quite a few weeks ago, but I haven't shared that with you for some reason. And if you're like me and you haven't drank, boy, my English, huh? If you haven't drank any soda for a long time because it's high fructose corn syrup and full of artificial sweeteners, or it's, good golly, if you try to find ones with real sugar in it, you're really going to be paying. But I don't really want real sugar either. So I just haven't drank soda in years. But I did find this product. It's called Zevia, but it's Zevia. And I really enjoy ginger ale, and that's what this is. This pack here is ginger ale. And they come in cans. That's, I believe, the only way they do come is in cans. And it's not expensive, not really. It comes out to be about $1 a can. So I think that this 6-pack was like $5.97, something like that, right around that. And they have all different types of flavors. I was surprised. Now, my particular stores, the only thing I found is root beer, ginger ale, and cola. And I believe there's one other, but I can't remember what it is. But according to their website, they have vanilla cola, cherry cola, caffeine-free cola. They have cream soda. They have what they call mountain Zevia. They have grape. They had a ton of different flavors, and I thought that was interesting. They even have an energy drink made with Zevia, which is stevia, because stevia is a plant. So anyways, I just thought I'd share that with you, because this is, if you like me and you really would enjoy a soda, I finally found one that I can drink, because it's very clean ingredients. Like this particular one here, it says that it's carbonated water, natural flavors, citric acid, stevia leaf extract, and ginger extract. Well, it's going to have ginger extract because it's ginger ale. Anyways, we'll move on to our devotion, and I hope you all have a wonderful day today. Today is Good Friday on the Christian calendar, and you can find the account of Jesus' crucifixion in all 4 Gospels: in Matthew chapter 27, in Mark chapter 15, in Luke chapter 23, and in John chapter 18 towards the end, and chapter 19. Now, during the Easter season, I often find myself reflecting on this past year and how another year has gone by, and how God has shown himself to be faithful, which only solidifies the very truth that was revealed by the cross of Jesus Christ, particularly when we face the pains of this world and we tread in the valley of the shadow of death. For God captures our hearts more fully as he builds more moments of grace in our journey. You see, as the living God becomes all the more precious to us, the darkness of the cross becomes deeper still. If we see the cross as only punishment and wrath, we have misunderstood. The gospel doesn't tell us that God so hated the world that he gave his only begotten son. The cross is shocking and often misunderstood because it is the most visible demonstration of God's love, his faithfulness, and his mercy. Now, in John chapter 12, verses 27 to 29, Christ said, "For this purpose I have come to this hour. Father, glorify your name." And the Father spoke from heaven and promised, "I have glorified it, and I will glorify it again." Then in verses 30 to 32, Jesus answers, "This voice has come for your sake, not mine. Now is the judgment of this world. Now will the ruler of this world be cast out. And I, when I am lifted up from the earth, will draw all men to myself." The cross is Christ's revolution against the devil by destroying both sin and the power of death by taking it upon his incorruptible nature. He is lifted up as the new tree of life, planted where all the powers of hell and darkness gathered in violence against him. Now, the following is a poem I found online, and the author is unknown, but I wanted to read it to you. The cross was real. There was a man named Jesus. He was called the Christ. His feet swept the dust and sunk in the dirt. His hands, cracked and lined with age, held the dead and the dying, the loved and the lying. Where he went, the people followed. Where he went, the Spirit surged. And where he went, the Father smiled, because it was all real. And because it was all real, our debt that was due came due. And it called. Its payment had to be real. And the payment had to be permanent. And the payment had to be rendered. That which was wholly unclean had to be made holy and clean. So the man named Jesus, the one who out of his parted lips came the words, "I am," confessed that it was all real. So the beatings were real, and the lashes were real, and the blood was real, and the thorns were real, and the mocking was real, and the shame was real, and the scorn was real, and his mother's pain was real. His brother's pain was real, and his pain was real. And the cross, not old or rugged, but fresh and ruthless, not gilded, but jagged, not clean, but cutting, was real. The celebrated became lonely, and the skeptic believed. His death, long predicted and predestined, became real. There, at the fulcrum of time, was nothing, and it was all real. You see, when God is present, what appears to be powerful is actually powerless. And what appears to be weak is truly invincible. For Christ's kingdom is not of this world, because in his kingdom, even we who are guilty can cry out, "Jesus, remember me when you come into your kingdom," because he bore each and every sin and faced every darkness. He can now say, "You will be with me in paradise." He goes to the cross so that it might become true for all people, every tribe, every tongue, that in Christ we are a chosen race, a royal priesthood, a holy nation, a people for his own possession, who now live to proclaim the excellencies of him who called you out of darkness and into his marvelous light. So this Good Friday, may you know that the cross is the surest evidence that God's love for you can never be defeated. And I will talk to all of you as we go to Saturday. And yeah, that's tomorrow.